Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jo, and this is part 3 of the 3-part series on how to modify a crossbody bag or any bag to a backpack by adding adjustable straps, 2 adjustable straps. So this is the continuation. You can find part 1 and 2 in the description below. Now take the exterior back of your bag, mark 1¼ inch down from the top edge, and we will place the flap at this point. This will be the back of your bag. You will clip this in place and stitch 2 lines across to attach the flap to the body of the bag. Now the first line of stitching will be 1/4 inch up from the edge of the flap, and the second one would be 3/8 of an inch up from the edge of the flap. So take this to your sewing machine and stitch these 2 lines to secure your flap. As you can see, my vinyl is looking a bit shiny. That is because I use some petroleum jelly, or you can use any type of grease or some type of oil, and just rub it across your vinyl so that you can stitch using your regular all-purpose foot on your sewing machine if you do not have a Teflon foot or walking foot. You can also use a piece of invisible tape and attach it to the walking foot, and that will also help, but I find that using the grease was the best option for me. So now you will need 4 strap tabs, and in order to make these strap tabs, I will place a video in the description that will show you how I made the strap tabs and the adjustable straps for this bag, as I will not be showing you how to do it in this video because I'm trying to reduce the length of time that I'm spent on this. So you have an in-depth video tutorial in the description and in the cards showing you how to make your strap tabs and your adjustable bag strap. So fold your tab piece over your rectangle ring at 1 inch and then fold the bottom to meet that, and you will sew these in place. You will repeat for all 4 of your strap tabs. So as you can see, I've sewn over the strap tabs. I've already made the strap tabs. I sewed 1 inch down from the rectangle ring, no, 1/2 inch down from the rectangle ring, and 1/4 inch up from the bottom edge. You will place your strap tabs 1/2 inch in from the side and 1/2 inch up from the bottom edge. Take this to your sewing machine and sew in place, and you will place the other 2 strap tabs at the bottom of your bag, 1 inch apart, no, 4 to 5 inches apart, and 1 inch up from the bottom edge, or place it however you like depending on what size of the bag you're making. So I'm showing you here that I'm placing mine at 1 inch up from the bottom edge. Yes, and about 4 inches apart. Take this and sew across using the stitch lines that are already there. So if so far you've enjoyed this video tutorial, please smash that like button so that the algorithm will show this video to more persons that are interested in bag making, and so that we can grow our bag making community here at sewlyjo. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you like the type of content that I am making here, and let me know if you have any thoughts about how I can improve on what I've been doing, or what type of bag you'd like to see me make. So clip your exterior pieces right sides together, and you will take this to your sewing machine and sew around the sides and the bottom. So after sewing the exterior pieces together, you will trim it down to about 1/4 of an inch. I'm using a pinking shears. If you don't have a pinking shears, that's okay. You can just cut it with a regular scissors. Turn your exterior piece right side out. So take your fingers and roll the seams just so that you can shape the bag. So this is what we have at this stage. Now we're going to repeat the steps for the lining pieces. You will place them right sides together and clip them in place. Clip them and take it to your sewing machine and sew along the sides, leaving a 5-inch opening at the bottom. Make sure to backstitch at the beginning and at the point where your opening is, and continue, skip over the opening and continue around the other side of the lining pieces. Now all the instructions on how to put this back together will be when you will receive that when you download the pattern. So you will go to the website, Sew Sweetness website, and look for the Oriole bag. It's a free pattern and it was designed by Sarah Lawson. Just download it and you will have the pattern and the description, so you can follow along, and that will tell you what seam allowance to use and so on and so forth. So you can either make this as a crossbody bag or go ahead and modify it and make it into a backpack. So after sewing the sides of your lining pieces together, you will now trim it down about 1/4 inches, because I think the seam allowance was about 1/2 inch. So you trim it down. I'm using my pinking shears. If you don't have a pinking shears, just put some slits around the curved part of the bag. This will help it to sit well when you're finished. So place your exterior and lining pieces together. Place your exterior piece inside of your lining piece, making sure that they're right sides together. Fold the flap down and place it between the lining and the exterior so that you can get to the top edges of the pieces. Line up your darts and your side seams and clip. You will now take this to your sewing machine and you will sew around the opening. Make sure all the darts, the seams, center line, everything is together. Remove the table of your sewing machines and sew around the opening of the bag. By removing the table, you can place the bag over. It'll make it easier to sew around the mouth of the bag. So I've completed sewing around the bag. Now we're going to birth the bag by pulling the exterior out of the lining through the 5-inch opening that we left earlier. So take your time because you don't want to tear any of your stitching, and pull your bag right side out. So once the bag is birthed, now you will fold the opening inwards and sew close to the edge, about 1/8 inch, 1/8 of an inch in from the edge. You're just sewing at the opening to close that. Make sure to use matching thread so that it's not obvious. The stitching won't be showing. So once you've sewn that in, push the lining back inside of the bag, and then you will sew around, you will top stitch around the opening of the bag. Make sure that your pocket is towards the back of the bag as well. And this is what we have at this stage. So at this point you can either make one strap and wear your bag as a crossbody bag, or you can make the 2 straps and use it as a backpack. So this is what we have here. So turn your bag over, and now we're going to install the 2 adjustable straps. The link to the video showing you how to make these straps will be in the description, as I said earlier. So all you have to do now is follow along this video on how to install those straps. So you fold it over about 1 inch over the rectangle ring, and you will stitch across twice to secure. I hope that the video is clear enough so that you can understand how to run the adjustable strap through the slide. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. So you repeat all these steps and you will install the second adjustable strap. After you've done this, you take it to your sewing machine and sew them in place. Your backpack is now complete.
Hey you. Yes you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you will try making this bag for yourself. If you want to check out some of my other videos, there are links in the description and in the cards above. In order not to miss any of my future videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching.